Yo, what's up everyone? Today we've got a story that's part hip-hop drama, part real-life detective work, and all kinds of unexpected. It involves none other than Glorilla, one of the boldest, sharpest voices in the game right now, and Yo Gotti, a Memphis legend whose moves are always under the microscope. But this isn't just another celebrity sighting. This is a story about curiosity, street smarts, and the kind of moment that turns everyday life into viral content. So grab your popcorn because this one is wild, and it all started at a bank. Here's how it all went down. Glorilla noticed Yo Gotti making a substantial cash withdrawal from a local Memphis bank. Now, seeing a rapper take out cash isn't usually headline news, but something about the situation caught her attention. The timing, the amount, and the energy around him all hinted that there was more happening than a typical banking trip. Unlike most people who might just scroll past or gossip about it online, Glorilla decided to follow. Her instincts told her that something noteworthy was about to happen, and she was right. What started as a casual observation quickly turned into a full-blown, street-level investigation, with Glorilla taking on the role of a modern-day sleuth. And let's be real, the way she handled it was iconic. Glorilla didn't just tail him blindly. She observed every move, every turn, every subtle gesture. She followed him through Memphis streets, blending into the scenery, all while keeping her distance. Most people wouldn't dare. This is Yo Gotti we're talking about, a man who carries himself with power, presence, and respect in every corner of the city. But Glorilla's street smarts and keen awareness allowed her to remain undetected while witnessing what came next. Yo Gotti heading to a boutique, seemingly on a mission. And the big reveal? He was buying a birthday gift for none other than Angela Simmons. For fans, this side of Yo Gotti is rarely seen. His public persona is all about dominance, wealth, and the grind. But here, Glorilla caught him in a completely different light. Focused, thoughtful, and surprisingly meticulous. Every step he took in the store was deliberate. He was considering options, weighing choices, and making sure the gift was perfect. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't about showing off money. It was about intention. And Glorilla captured all of it. From his cautious approach to the selection process, she documented a side of him that few people ever witness, the private, human side of a superstar. And here's where it gets really interesting. Glorilla didn't just follow him once. She stayed on the story, documenting the entire journey. Fans online have already started calling her the ultimate street-level detective, praising her for her instincts and her boldness. This wasn't just a celebrity sighting, it was a front-row seat to real-life intrigue. Social media went wild, with fans reacting to every detail she shared, from the timing of the bank withdrawal to the careful selection of the gift. What Glorilla did reminds us all that curiosity and awareness can turn ordinary moments into stories everyone wants to follow. Now let's break down Angela Simmons' role in all of this. She's not just a reality TV star, she's a businesswoman, influencer, and a style icon. Getting a carefully chosen gift from someone like Yo Gotti is significant. It's thoughtful, deliberate, and meaningful. And for Glorilla to witness it all unfold in real time, that's pure gold for the fans. It adds depth to everyone involved. Glorilla as the observant outsider, Yo Gotti as the thoughtful giver, and Angela as the recipient of a gesture that goes beyond social media theatrics. It's a story about personalities intersecting, and fans love seeing that complexity play out in real life. Think about the audacity and precision it took for Glorilla to follow Yo Gotti. This is a man who commands respect everywhere he goes. His movements are calculated, often guarded by his team, and most people would have no chance of tailing him unnoticed. Yet, Glorilla did it. She followed him through Memphis streets, tracked his stops, and captured moments that would otherwise go unseen. This wasn't just a casual observation, it was strategic, deliberate, and fearless. Her courage and attention to detail turned a simple outing into a viral story, cementing her status as someone who doesn't just make music, but makes headlines. However, according to rumors making the rounds online, Yo Gotti is allegedly going to extreme lengths for Angela Simmons, to the point where he's reportedly selling a portion of his music rights. Yes, the very catalog that has helped him build a multi-million-dollar empire, just to buy a Lamborghini for her? That's right, one of the most iconic cars in the world, a vehicle that represents speed, power, and status, allegedly being purchased with the kind of sacrifice that makes you stop and think. Now, the idea of selling music rights might sound extreme, but for someone like Yo Gotti, it could be both a strategic move and a symbolic gesture. Music rights are more than just a stream of income. They are the foundation of an artist's financial legacy, the revenue that continue to flow from streams, licensing deals, and royalties for decades. To even consider parting with them is a statement that is simultaneously bold, risky, and undeniably dramatic. And if the rumor is true, it shows that Yo Gotti isn't just about the flash and the fame. He's willing to put serious assets on the line to make a point, impress someone he cares about, and craft a headline-worthy moment that fans will talk about for months.
Yo Gotti has built his reputation on more than just music. He's a businessman at heart. From the early days in Memphis, hustling through local shows and mixtapes, to now owning a significant catalog of hits that span over a decade, Gotti's journey has been marked by determination, strategy, and smart investments. He's not just a rapper, he's an entrepreneur, someone who understands the long game. But selling music rights? That's the kind of move most artists would hesitate to even consider because it's essentially trading guaranteed income for a one-time gesture. And yet, if the goal is to buy a Lamborghini for Angela Simmons, it's a move that blends romance with showmanship, and fans are eating it up online. It's a story that bridges two worlds, the personal side of a man in love and the high-stakes, headline-grabbing side of a hip-hop mogul who's not afraid to make bold moves. Selling music rights is not a trivial matter. Every song, every album, every single beat in Yo Gotti's catalog represents years of work, sleepless nights in the studio, creative energy, and strategic investments. These are assets that generate income for years, sometimes decades. So to even consider parting with a portion of that, regardless of how successful he is a monumental decision. But that's what makes this story so captivating. It's not just about the money or the car, it's about love, legacy, and risk-taking. Yo Gotti is essentially telling Angela Simmons, I'm willing to put something valuable on the line for you. And in the context of hip-hop culture, where both credibility and material displays of success carry immense weight, that's a statement that resonates far beyond just a birthday gift or a flashy purchase. It's about respect, admiration, and making a mark that people won't forget. Angela Simmons herself is no stranger to high-profile gestures. As the daughter of Rev Run, a reality TV star, fashion icon, and entrepreneur, Angela has always moved in circles where luxury, status, and attention are part of the daily rhythm. A gift like a Lamborghini is not just impressive, it's a carefully calculated statement that communicates both affection and understanding of her lifestyle. Fans are speculating about the exact model, the color, and whether it will be customized to reflect Angela's tastes. But more than that, it's a story of risk, creativity, and symbolism. It's not just about getting a gift, it's about telling a narrative through action, showing that you're willing to make a bold move to stand out and be remembered. Once the footage hit social media, reactions were instant. Fans were divided between laughing at the absurdity of Glorilla tailing a major rapper, celebrating her ingenuity, and speculating about the gift Yo Gotti bought Angela Simmons. The story went viral immediately, with memes, tweets, and fan theories exploding across Twitter and Instagram. Everyone had an opinion. Some praised Glorilla's detective work, others joked about Yo Gotti's shopping habits, and some marveled at the level of commitment Glorilla showed just to document a celebrity's private moment. In the digital age, this is exactly the kind of content that grabs attention, and it did so in a big way. Let's not forget the personalities at play here. Glorilla is bold, outspoken, and fearless, someone who sees and understands her environment better than most. Yo Gotti is calculated, powerful, and always aware of his image.
Angela Simmons is discerning, sophisticated, and influential. When all three come together in one real-life story, you get a moment that is part drama, part spectacle, and entirely compelling. Watching Glorilla navigate this situation, documenting it without getting caught, adds layers of respect for her intelligence and timing. She turned an ordinary shopping trip into a narrative that fans will be dissecting for weeks. The reactions online didn't stop at social media. Podcasts, fan channels, and news outlets picked up the story immediately, dissecting every detail of Glorilla's observation and Yo Gotti's actions. Some praised Glorilla for her initiative, calling her a modern-day Sherlock Holmes. Others joked about the lengths she went to just to document a simple act of kindness. And then there were fans speculating about Angela Simmons' reaction, whether she appreciated the thoughtfulness, or if she even knew about the full extent of the effort behind the gift. This story, simple on the surface, became a complex narrative of human behavior, celebrity culture, and fan intrigue. So, what does all this mean? First, it proves that Glorilla isn't just a rapper. She's a keen observer of the world around her, someone who knows how to spot a story before anyone else does. Second, it shows a rare personal side of Yo Gotti, one that fans rarely get to see, thoughtful, deliberate, and human. And third, it reminds us all of how quickly a moment can go viral in today's social media-driven culture. A simple act of buying a gift, when witnessed and documented with care, can become a story that captivates thousands of people. In the end, it's a fascinating blend of street smarts, celebrity culture, and human curiosity that makes this moment unforgettable. All right, fam, that's the full story. Glorilla spotted Yo Gotti withdrawing cash, followed him like a pro, and caught him buying a meaningful birthday gift for Angela Simmons. The story went viral. Fans reacted instantly, and social media exploded. But beyond the laughs and memes, this story is a reminder. Curiosity pays off, attention to detail matters, and real moments are always more compelling than staged ones. Glorilla proves she's not just a star on stage, she's someone who sees the world, notices the details, and isn't afraid to follow the story wherever it leads. And Yo Gotti, he's reminded us that even the most powerful figures have thoughtful human sides. Comment below and let us know, did Glorilla just earn the unofficial Detective of the Year crown, or is this all just a funny side story? Hit that like button if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more exclusive stories, and stay tuned because in Memphis and in hip-hop, there's always something happening that nobody sees coming.